Hey guys, how's it going? So I had to make this video. I apologize for anybody that gets pissed off, but I have to make this video to warn you guys that there's a possibility of a big correction coming soon. So what do I mean by that? Okay, so this is Canopy's growth chart. This is over a year, right? If you look at the purple line, I think this is the 50-day moving average, and the orange line, which is the middle of the Bollinger Band. Every time it crosses, the stock either moves in one direction. Like for example, it crossed here, the stock moved up, and then it crossed here, the stock moved down, and then it crossed here, the stock moved up, crossed here, the stock moved down, crossed here, the stock moved up, and it's about to cross again. So is that gonna cause the stock to go all the way back down to $40 within a couple months? I don't know. It is a very big concern. Maybe it's just I'm just being crazy, but I'm thinking that there might be a possibility that the stock might fall. I'm just saying, right? Because of the purple line. You know, Aurora. If you look at Aurora over the year too, it did the same thing when it you know it crossed, and then the stock went all the way down. I mean, the warning sign was when it spiked again, but but as soon as you see that cross, you know that the stock's gonna sell off. Cross here. I should have noticed this. I just realized about this 50 moving band. When it crossed it, I should have realized that the momentum has changed and the stock was going to go up, because every time the purple line and the orange line crosses, the stock either goes up or down. So it looks like it's in a bullish momentum until until the orange line meets the purple line. Then it'll have a correction. I mean, like, this is just weed stocks, right? And I have AMD to prove it to you. So AMD, if you look, the purple line and the orange line crossed, and what happened? The stock went all the way up to $30, and then it crossed again, and then the stock went all the way down, well, with some bounces, but all the way down until it crossed again, and now it's going all the way up. So I mean, it's not perfect, but it does, every time it crosses, it does indicate that something is about to happen. So that is a concern moving forward for at least Canopy, because Canopy is the leader. If Canopy stock falls, it would not make any sense for Aurora stock to stay inflated while Canopy stock falls to all-time low. It's just my opinion, though. I'm not a financial advisor. This is my opinion. So I'm just warning people that there's a possibility. Let's look at something like Apple, right? Apple did the same thing. Apple was at $200. It crossed, and then what happened? It started moving downwards. I mean, yeah, there was lots of bad news, but then what happened again? It crossed, and now it's starting to move upwards. So Apple, Apple is a big indicator. Like, just looking at Apple, you can tell, Apple is nowhere near about crossing again. So this stock could keep going up to $200, and then maybe one day it will cross again, and then it'll go to the downside. We'll see though, but every time crosses, it's a bad sign. So, right, yeah. So I mean, if it cross from the purple line cross over to the orange line, usually the stock goes down, and then when the purple line goes through the orange line, then it goes up. So Largo, as you can see, Largo, the orange line and the purple line crossed, and then what happened? It rallied all the way up. It crossed around here, and then now it's going all the way down. I think it needs to have in the future. I think it'll probably cross with this purple line and then start moving all the way back. So I think that the stock could go down further. Today was a crazy day for Largo. There was huge amount of volume. Let me see if I can. Yeah, like big spike of volume, big spike of volume. Big spike of volume. I didn't understand why there was like 3 big spikes of volume today, and the stock was moving down. It's kind of scary to me, but according to the chart, it's still on a downtrend. So, you know, I think it's gonna continue to fall, but eventually it's gonna stop, and then it's gonna go reverse and then cross the purple line, and for a nice big rally. At least according to the charts. I'm not, you know, this is something new that I just experienced, so I'm gonna definitely be following a close eye on this, and I'm gonna be following a close eye on Canopy. Let's see if Canopy does actually drop after the orange line and the purple line will cross, which is happening very, very soon here. The purple line seems to be on an up ramp, and it doesn't seem to want to stop, so eventually it's gonna cross with the orange line. And I'm just fearful for the stock price to drop after it crosses. Yeah. Anyways, there's another reason why, possibly why Largo is down. Vanadium has gone down in the month of March. It's down like 2% or something. So it used to be $17.60. Now it's $16.50. So, you know, Vanadium going down is not good for Largo, because Largo makes money off Vanadium. They're still good at these prices, but if it keeps falling, that's not a good sign. So that is a huge risk for Largo moving forward. If anybody's interested, Largo is a profitable company, but Vanadium prices are falling. It could reverse, but it's falling right now. So that's going to put pressure on the stock, so the stock could fall further in the future. So I am concerned. I still am a shareholder. I could exit out of my positions and then wait for it to bottom and then re-enter in at another position at the bottom. I haven't decided yet. So I did buy some today at $2.10, and then I just discovered this purple line and the orange middle of the Bollinger Band, which I don't know names for. I apologize. Sound like a nub. So Harvest One is up massively today. It's just been running like crazy. I bought this stock at 62 cents, and then it ran up, and then I sold out at 72 cents, and then as soon as I sold out, oh, bam! I only have 1,000 shares left. Kind of pissed off about that. But stuff like that happens. Can't control it. The 2 massive buyers came in and just pumped the crap out of the stock. This is $7 million, and there's another $7 million of volume. Around $7 million. High Tide, another lagger day for High Tide. Only $230,000 shares traded. That's about $125,000 got traded today. Now that I'm more calm about the stock, I still think it's a good company, but I would rather try to aim to buy it as low as possible, maybe 42, 43. And maybe try to balance it out. But and then I was thinking maybe I should take a little bit risk off of this company, because there's a possibility that the stock price might fall. There's a possibility it can go blue sky breakout, or there's a possibility that it'll just fall all the way back down to 35 cents. I mean, it's a possibility. I don't think it will happen, but it's a total possibility. Like, for example, Canopy could fall, and then this could fall with Canopy back to 35 cents, 32 cents. Would make it a huge buying opportunity, but, you know, people who own shares are going to feel like shit. Joom is falling today, 2 cents. Not too much to talk about Joom. Still pretty decent investor interest. 1.92 million shares traded today. That's pretty decent compared to High Tide. I don't know why I have Largo up here. Zena is being a bitch. just kind of floating around, not doing anything. I'm pissed, but whatever. Not too much to say about Zena. Zena could fall and break the floor and be even a bigger discount. That's a total possibility. There's a lot of competition in the market, and you know, like, Zena is a very good company. Not very good company. It has a company that has a lot of production, but you know, there's still a lot of companies out there that's competing with Zena. So Zena has a lot of competition, and you know, so you know, and the market. I don't see Zena having a really competitive advantage over like Aurora, Canopy, or Afria. They might have a small competitive advantage over Afria because Afria has outdoor growing greenhouses with some indoor, while Zena has a massive amount of indoor with also a massive amount of greenhouses. So they have a mix of both. So, but Afria obviously gets way more attention than Zena, but Zena can still fall. But the volume is picking up, so it does look very positive that it may not fall because of, you know, decent amount of volume. But I could be wrong, and it still could fall. I'm not a chart expert. I'm still learning. True Eve. All the U.S. companies just fell. Like, it climbed. It skyrocketed in the day, and then it just fell like a rock. Acreage Holdings, same thing. You know, it popped all the way up to $22, $23, and now it's fell back to $19.85. That's a huge ass drop. Like, that's big. Yeah, a big drop. There's still a possibility that it could go back down here. I don't know for sure, but anything is possible. The stock market is just kind of hanging out and not really doing anything. I wonder when the trade deal will happen. I'm gonna end off with FedEx. FedEx had earnings and it dropped 5.68%. You know, more bad economy news. FedEx missed on earnings and / full-year guidance, citing slow global trade. Stock falls. So there is problems with global trade right now. And that's, you know, that is a huge problem, but the stock market seems to kind of ignore it. Just kind of wanted to point that out. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. Subscribe for future updates. Give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. And have a great day. Bye.